facial expression, your body, and like you said, in this area, this is called the signing window, and my first instructor, Della Armstrong, that taught me at the church in Cincinnati, Ohio, we all know how expressive and dramatic I could be, and she used to tell me, Terry, you need a sign within that window, because, for example, the sign for all is this. But I would go all, I mean, I would just try to encompass the whole world. But for the deaf or hearing impaired persons that's watching you signing, you don't want them to have to go way over there unless you're trying to establish something going on over there, you know. But you don't just want to have them going all, I mean, that would get tiring to just always have to, so you want to sign right within your window so they can keep their focus on you and watch your signing. So that's where this comes into play. And then, excellent about the father and mother situation. I love teaching this part. Sign language is so commonsensical. As I teach signs, people see that, oh, yeah, that makes sense. For example, we're always taught for the men to be the head, like of our families or whatever. So I always tell people, take your nose and divide it in half. This half of the head up, all the male signs. This half of the head down, all the female signs. So, for example, you got father, mother, grandfather, grandmother. If I want to do uncle, which is a male, and it's initialized U, we're doing it up here. If I do aunt, I'm using the letter A and coming down here. So I'm not awesome. I have to just throw some snaps into just the sign language, just the whole concept, because it just makes so much sense. Brother. The little boy's baseball cap plus same, boy plus same. But if we're doing sister, then I come down here, girl plus same. Even when you're signing cousin, which could be a boy or a girl. So depending on the position of where you sign cousin, which is the letter C, if I sign it up here,
it's a boy cousin.
Got it, yeah. Yeah, got it. Sign it down here,
girl cousin.
And see how easy that was for you all to catch on. Signing is so easy. If anyone ever wants to learn sign, they can. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. And my goal in the Terri Dionne's Bridging the Gap series is to bridge the hearing community and the hearing impaired community. I feel like the whole world should know sign language.
And speaking of which, you have a television program that aired last Sunday, did it not? Yes. Here at Comcast Cable 25. Tell us what time it comes on.
Comes on every other Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Channel 25, Comcast Cable, the first station ever to broadcast this show. I'm so excited about that. I appreciate that opportunity because when I handed out flyers, because you know I handed out flyers, I put on there that my vision is for the hearing impaired person and the hearing person to sit side by side and watch the same show. The hearing person is drawing what they draw from it through the use of their ears. The hearing impaired person is drawing what they draw from it through the use of not only reading the sign language, because you have some in the hearing impaired community that don't know sign language, but they lip read so well that they don't even bother to learn sign language because they can read the lips. So that's why when I sign, I also mouth.
I noticed that.
You notice
yes.
That? I mouth the words so that for the person that does not know sign language, well, they just, like we always say, read my lips.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing, oh my goodness,
you're doing
three things. Yes, you're talking
and thinking as to what to say next.
Yes, and then you're using your mouth so that, well, in talking you're using your mouth, but you're also mouthing when you're not actually saying a lot of words. You're just silently mouthing. Phrases so that they can get the concept of what it is you're doing, and then also you're signing.
Well, I want to reach everybody.
Yes, that is. How interested are young people in what you do?
I must say, I mean, I have a serious following. I teach close to 400 children, and everywhere I go, I'm the I love you, bam, lady, and which I end my shows that way too. Everywhere I go, I could be in the grocery store, movie theater, it doesn't matter. I'm always telling the kids, show me some love. And they go, bam. And when we're in the classroom, I say, show me some love, bam. Show Sister Habibah some love. They'll all go, bam. Show Sister Terumi some love, bam. Our cameramen, show them some love, bam. And then I say, now show yourself some love. And they'll go, bam. And then we'll just clap. And the way you clap in sign language is like this.
Right.
So, I mean, the children are just, I never have to worry about behavior because they're getting to participate. We're moving. They're not just sitting there. And it's just, you know, I mean, we're communicating with each other in sign, and I'm forever giving. I'm like the candy lady. I'm always bringing, I say, tests equal treats. So I'm always bringing treats, and we'll divide it into 2 teams. And I say, okay, this question is worth 3 points. What is this? And, you know, this is teach or whatever. Whatever we're doing, animals, food, or whatever. So they get just so into it, and they're so hyped, and they get upset at me if I have the nerve to act like I'm not going to teach that day. What?
Yes.
I thought I was grown, but they remind me that no, you're not when it comes to teaching. You were supposed to teach today, or you were supposed to be here. I mean, they look for me, and I don't have to worry about trying to get them to sit still, Johnny, and fold your hands or whatever, because they're using their hands. They get to use their hands. We're communicating with each other, and they feel they're grown when I'm telling them something in sign and they're telling me something back in sign.
And you're also a gifted pianist.
Oh.
Yes.
And so how does, use a couple of minutes before our program goes off and share what you see and hear music is in terms of anger and behavior management.
Okay. Well, first of all, I have my mom to thank for having me take piano lessons from age 8 to 12. I'm so glad for that. And I teach my own 4 piano lessons to both read music and to play by ear, because I'm so glad that you had me take those lessons. And my mom also is a gifted pianist.
Yes.
She's the one that really got it going on, or has it going on. But so with the music, that's another form of escape. Now, I know basketball was my escape out the house, because no child wants to be in the house. When you're in the house, that means chores. So when you're out playing basketball, no chores. But they're waiting for you when you get back. But anyway. But the music is another type of escape. You're at one with God. And I wouldn't limit that to gospel music. You know what I'm saying? All beauty comes from God. All of it. And I just feel like regardless of whether it's reggae, jazz, R&B, whatever, I love the way you put that. You so eloquently put that. And I don't really want to add to that. But the way it touches us here, it transcends religion. It transcends our nationalities and everything like that. So music, and when you're playing and singing or whatever, it's an escape. You're no longer in the flesh. You're no longer upset at that person that boiled milk for the 1000th time, or someone kicked your dog or whatever, because it's something about the music. Even the scripture talks about sing songs to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a balm for the soul. It's a healing. I can't be mad at you when I'm singing or you're singing or music is going forth. It seems to be the superior emotion. All else seems to cease when the music is going on. Now, what everyone resumes to afterwards is another story. But during that time, it's like you said, I love that. You can't be happy and angry at the same time. So that anger, that grudge you got against somebody, it's got to give way to the higher thing. And that's the music, which is a gift from God to us.
I don't know where the time went, but it was spent well.
Oh.
And I'd like to thank each of you, and both of you, for being wonderful guests. I'm full. I believe I've started off the new year right.
We are.
And I know there's going to be great things for the future for the 2 of you. And I'd like to congratulate you for your ministry. I think it's very a selfless ministry.
Yes.
And it's designed to help other people and bring a lot of good and a lot of joy. And which is why your children love you and are around you, and that's why young people gravitate to both of you, and that's why I invited you here, because to me, you two are 2 of the lights for the next generation.
Oh,
yes, absolutely.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank you, guests and audience, for enjoying this program with us today. And my very own daughter, Terri Wooten, and my very best friend, Tarumi Todd. Peace.